Hello, I'm Jeremy from the First Aid Team, where we teach people to save lives. Today we're looking at joint injuries, in this case to the ankle. Fairly common scenario, somebody's gone over on their ankle, maybe had a trip, and they're in pain. Obviously we need to take the sock and shoe off and have a look. Can we see obvious bruising or swelling? The acronym we use in this process is known as RICE. We start off by resting the injury. Perhaps get them to put their leg out, supported on the edge of a chair. We need to ice. Now you can get ice packs such as this, but you may not have ready access to these, in which case just ice in itself, or even some frozen peas make a good ice pack. Ideally we need to use something between the ice and the skin to stop it sticking. And normally if I do this, I encourage the patient to manage their own icing because they know what's comfy for them and what isn't. But ideally, we need to keep that ice in place for about 10 minutes to help reduce swelling. We've taken a history, we've understand the mechanics of injury, so we now need to provide the compression. We need to strap it up. In your first aid kit, you'll have conforming bandages. Simply open this up, and the material on these is highly elasticated, and we need to use that elasticity to provide the support. Pull the trousers up a little bit, not massively, this is about far enough, and we take a turn around the limb, just unrolling as we go. Now you need to use that elasticity, so make sure you stretch it out, and the first turn goes back on itself so it grips. We come down in a series of turns until we get to the ankle. And we then come across, if we can get the foot a bit straighter, great, but don't force it. We come across the top of the foot, underneath, crossing over on top, then back round the ankle, back up, moving up a little bit, overlapping around the base, crossing back over the ankle, unrolling as we go, and normally 3, maybe 4 turns, you've gone quite high enough, back over, and we finish off either around the foot or around the leg, whichever you prefer. And then when we've got this in place, I tend to use the surgical tape, the microporous tape in my first aid kit to tape it in place. The danger here is that people tend to think, oh, it's all right, I can move it, I can take a bit of weight on it, I can walk, I don't need medical attention. But just because it's not obviously broken doesn't mean it isn't broken. So the next destination for Freddie in this case is going to be a minor injuries unit or A&E where they can do an x-ray or do whatever is necessary. Finally, the E in RICE is for elevation. Now here I would be encouraging her to keep the weight off it. Perhaps I'd put a pillow or a jacket underneath it, something like that to keep her comfortable. So there you go. I'm Jeremy from the First Aid Team, where we teach people to save lives.